Hey dog. What's up?
Say
Hey.
What's up?
Say hey to my YouTube channel.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Shula shuki. Shula shuki. Shuka bummy.
已经有很久我没有就是在YouTube上面 upload 影片了，所以呢，我不是懒，只是因为就是我没有时间去 edit 那些影片，还有就是我在学一个新的程式叫 Adobe Premiere， 所以我就是在 gather 那些东西 around， 我需要一点时间，所以呢，今天我就终于决定，除了 filming 课以外的作业，我要开始shoot我自己的 on YouTube video， 然后希望我 edit 的品质有提升，然后你们会喜欢。话不多说，我们就开始吧。1, 2, 3. Hey! So this is my big sister, Jillian. My big sister, not in blood, but close.
Yep.
Very,
In
very
hearts.
close.
In heart.
We just kind of want to share something about America for you guys today, and I'll add Chinese subtitle down there. We want to talk about like the high school in America. What is it like, and what does it take place, and how is it different from Taiwan? So let's get it.
I think it's pretty cool how after our first 2 classes we get to go have a 15-minute break
Right.
to eat snacks because I like snacks. Go to 3 more classes and then have lunch. So lots of food.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about like the thing we can pick class and have different classmates and JCera instead of like having the same regular class? 35 people have like the same period of class per every day.
Wow.
What do you think about that? Like,
Well, that sounds pretty cool. But I like our system too because then you're able to mix it up and choose what subject you want.
Yeah.
And so like for example, this year I'm taking marine bio and that's something that I'm super interested in because I always love to swim and interact with ocean animals, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And last year I took astronomy and those are classes that I usually wouldn't pick.
Yeah.
But because I was able to pick them, I was like, why not? So, and I love them.
For this semester, I'm taking filming class and broadcasting, which is like journalism. I think that is pretty fun because like I can actually pick the class that I wanted to, and then explore my interests, like what I want to do in my college life and stuff. Oh, by the way, today I have like a little makeup on. You guys see that? My eyeliner. I'm so proud of myself to do my eyeliner.
I'm proud of you too.
What is it? And I never learned how to do eyeliner before, but I'm killing it. Look at this. Look at this. Can you guys see it?
She's killing it.
I'm killing it. And then today I'm doing like practice for In-N-Out commercial. That is not like official In-N-Out commercial, but I'm proud of myself.
It could be. It could be an official In-N-Out commercial.
And it's like, I think In-N-Out is only open in California, right? So if you guys come to California, you guys need to eat some In-N-Out. This is so good.
You get it like every day.
I'm really curious. Like, you take volleyball at T Street and then volleyball in JCera at the same time. But then how do you manage like your academic and your volleyball,
It's a great question.
Yeah.
I wing it. No, I'm just kidding. I just have a really good time management system.
You do?
Yeah. You do? Does it not look like it? So I just come home every day and if I need to unwind, I'll either take a nap or I'll go on my phone for a little bit or maybe watch a movie. And then so I time myself. I don't really time myself, but like I'll just be like, okay, at 5 o'clock I need to start my homework, and then because I practice at like 7 or 8 at night.
Yeah.
So then I just really schedule out my day and make sure that I'm staying healthy and also getting good grades and enjoying my life.
You're a senior right now, and I'm a sophomore, and you're going to college. It is very sad, but like you're going to college. So, what do you think about like? How do you pick college?
Because I play volleyball, it's really cool, and I'm really privileged because I get to go around and visit colleges.
Yeah.
For 48 hours, and I get to spend the night in a dorm. And so I go around to different colleges that have expressed interest in my volleyball and academics, and so we go around, and usually my mom and I, shout out to Jody K.
Hey, say hi. Hey. They can't see you. You're like.
They can't see you.
Okay.
And we just visit the school, and it's a really great way to get a feel for the school. So I'm really thankful that I get to do that.
what is like your interest? I think you want to study like broadcast journalism and also volleyball in your college thing. So how did you figure out like you want to do all this stuff? Is that because of high school system?
Yeah, it's actually because when I was a junior, I transferred to J. Sarah, and at my old school they had broadcast journalism, but I had never even thought about it because because it wasn't even like available to everybody. And so when I moved schools, I met our awesome teacher, Mrs. Breckbill. Shout out to Mrs. Breckbill. She just taught me that you can make a living out of this and maybe even be on like the news someday, or because it's this new like up and coming profession, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
And I just find it fun, and it's something I love to write, so it's something I can write for, but then also have fun in video and act and be a spotlight on camera.
She want to be a star. Some entertainment just signed her.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. So what is your suggestion for people who just come to America and then they want to make friends and stuff in high school? What is your suggestion?
My suggestion is just to be a nice person, and like Annie, definitely. Annie, and then also shout out to Mocha, because Mocha's also a nice person. And just to be really open to the experience, and I really like how Annie and Mocha both came in and they were like, nope, we want to speak English and we want to learn English.
Yeah.
But they also stay really true to their home roots, you know, and your culture. And that's good too, you know, never forgetting who you are, but also just wanting to be open to learning new things.
Right.
And then just as far as making friends, same thing goes back to just being really nice and welcoming, which you and Mocha do a great job at.
Like me. Yeah.
Yep. And something really funny, fun fact about Annie is whenever we're in a drive-thru, like In-N-Out or something, and somebody's wearing like a shirt she likes, which is like the employee shirt, she goes, "I like your shirt!" And then the person...
Shout out to In-N-Out!
Shout out to In-N-Out! And then the person's like, "Oh, thank you!" And then they become really, really nice. And then Annie was like, "I like your face!" And then...
So for me, in my high school experience, because you know I just came here for like, this is the second semester I came to America. Almost a year, but like not yet, you know. And then at first semester I was kind of frustrated because you know I came to America. I kind of speak English in school is because like I want to learn English about like speaking skills and stuff, because you know sometimes when I'm trying to say something I want to say that but like I don't know how to. So I was like practicing English and I forced myself to like speak English in school. I just came here, I don't have like a lot of friends. I don't really know any people in school.
She had me.
And then, yeah, so I was like kind of frustrated and stuff in my first semester. And then I just keep doing what I want to do and stuff. And speak English and try to make friends, try to reach out to everyone. No matter like you're popular, unpopular, boy, girls, animals, unicorn, or you know, giraffe. That's what your new nickname is. Llama, horn, camel.
Where does the horn come from? Unicorn?
Because unicorn have horn. Yeah, and then I was like getting all frustrated and stuff, and then I just kind of figured out like how to make my own friends and stuff, because it's different culture in America than Taiwan, you know. People usually just reach out to you like, oh, like do you have Facebook, do you have Instagram? But like in America it's more like, oh, you need to ask them by yourself, like, oh, I'm Annie, what is your name? Instead of like waiting for people to, you know, ask you like, oh, what does that feel like in America? Or like, where it came from? You just need to like, imagine yourself as a product and you want to sell it to others. But then you want to, you know, place yourself with similar product. It's kind of like that.
And then in America too, you do need to be able to like kind of put yourself out there and be outgoing.
Yeah.
But then also there's people who are out there and they're also just welcoming. So you really, I think just the people we've experienced are a little bit more, you need to sell yourself, but there's also other people out there that are really welcoming. So not everybody in America is like that, but I think mostly just in this area a little bit.
Yeah. So, you know, we watch a lot of, for me, I watch a lot of like American drama and like, you know, American movie when I was in Taiwan. And you know, just for high school movie, I figure out there's like a lot of mean girls, you know, grouping stuff. What do you think about that? Is that like true in high school or like it just like movie?
I definitely think it's true, especially with social media nowadays and everything.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier for people to kind of be mean. But I also see on the other side where that can be like an effect of the person's home life.
Yeah.
So I kind of try to feel for the bully and just continue to treat them nicely because I know that they're struggling with something inside in order to be mean to other people.
Yeah. For me, when I came to like JSerra High School, which is the high school I am in right now, I was kind of shocked because I was like, dude, that actually happened. You know, I thought that was just movie and stuff. But then they actually have grouping and stuff. So for choir people, or like, not exactly for choir, but for like popular girls who have like, you know, Instagram influencer, and like people who play basketball, people like, you know, who speak the same language, people who speak different language, you know, they kind of just divided into groups. So at the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, that is actually true. You know, I was kind of shocked because that is exact thing in the movie.
Yeah, it is exaggerated, but most of it's true.
Yeah, fun fact, that actually happened. So that is really cool, like, compared to Taiwan though. Because for our country, just as you know, we have like the same sort of people. So 35 people as a class. We don't really have like, we need to go to other class for astronomy, algebra. We all stay in the same classroom. It's teacher coming to our classroom and teach. And then we cannot choose our own course. Instead of that, we all take in the same course and stuff. But when you're in high school, so we have middle school and high school. Our middle school system is like 7th to 9th grade, and our high school is 10th to 12th. So it's kind of different. And then for our high school, you can choose like whether you want to study academic, like the normal high school, or you want to go to like Fair Salon High School, or then you want to do something more like robot.
Oh wow.
So they kind of divided high school into different categories. Everyone is like in the same classroom, and then everyone was really close. Not like really close, but like, you know, everyone in the class.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
You're all classmates and stuff. And then we eat lunch, actually in our own classroom. So then we won't have like a cafeteria and people, you know, go to like different spots and try to divide it into groups.
Do you bring your own lunch?
It depends on people. Like some people want to bring their own lunch, but then school like provided lunch for us. For our high school, we have regular high school and then international high school. But for my department, we only have one class per grade. That is like really cool. That's why I say 35 people per grade and only one class. You know, so we are like all really close and stuff.
Yeah.
And then for our lunch, we'll go to like cafeteria like you guys. But normally we sit per grade, so we don't have grouping and stuff. You know. American high school, I feel like is a small society compared to Taiwanese high school. And then we get out of school at like 2:35. For our school, we get out of school like 5.
Oh wow,
you know?
That's crazy.
So we go to school at, I remember it's like 7:50. The end of school is 5 p.m.
Wow. Woo.
What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
But the thing different is like between first period and second period.
Oh, you have like a big break, right?
We have like 10 minutes. Like second period and third period, we have like another 10 minutes. And then we have like an hour for lunch, you know.
So how long are your classes? Like an hour?
15 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's pretty bad.
Really? Because ours are 45.
So we have last 35 minutes in our school. So I feel like you can have more time to do your own stuff in America. But then I also agree with Taiwanese education because I'm a Taiwanese. Just kind of, you need to manage yourself more in America. That's what I think. Because in Taiwan, kind of teacher manage the thing for you. Like, I suggest you to study blah 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 and blah blah blah. Kind of like that. But in American high school, it's more like college, you know.
Yeah, that's very true. Especially JSerra, it's kind of like a college prep high school.
Yeah.
Where everything's set up to get you ready for college.
So normally teacher was like giving you a bunch of work and kind of like, oh, so you need to submit it on Tuesday. And we have different court, right? So not everyone have the same schedule. You guys won't have the same schedule with your friends and stuff because they will have different interests and they want to pick different sort of class.
if you like this video, like and subscribe and follow Annie's Fantasy.
Yay! For my YouTube channel. And her Instagram is jksjill, if you want to do that. Right here. Can you see that? Yeah, right here. And my Instagram, Unicorn Unique, is right here. If you want to follow my Instagram. Maybe I know you won't, but that's okay. This is the end of our video today, and I hope you guys learned something and know something new about America. What do you want to say to my viewers?
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all your views, and it was nice to meet y'all.
Okay, see you guys next time, man. Bye bye.
Bye bye.